Hey, Nintendo fanboy here with another video. With the release of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I wanted to talk about the very first Zelda game, released in 1986. Yeah, I feel old. This was my first Zelda game too. I actually used to call this game Sword, because when this game came out, I was actually really fortunate to play it in such a new state. Like, it was still fairly new. So I didn't know how to read, so I just call it Sword, because I remember a sword falling down into when you start up the game, a sword would fall from the sky. Okay, so I had to put this in because now that my memory is a little bit better after doing this video, I think I'm actually thinking about Zelda 2, and the sword was already in the platform. It doesn't fall from the sky. I don't know. It's a very early memory from my head, so I just wanted to correct myself if I am wrong. It is an old memory, so I used to call it Sword. I must have been like 3 years old. Yeah, I was young. Anyways, so this game introduced players to the world of Hyrule and Link, which of course Link is a iconic character within the gaming industry. So yeah, let's go ahead and dive into the history and gameplay of this classic game, The Legend of Zelda, for the NES. The first Zelda game was developed by Nintendo Shigeru Miyamoto and Takeshi Tezuka. They wanted to create a game that would allow players to explore a vast open world filled with secrets and adventure. The game was released in Japan in 1986, and it was an instant success. It was later released in North America and Europe in 1987. The first Zelda game is an action-adventure game that takes place in the Kingdom of Hyrule. The players control Link, a young hero who is on a quest to rescue Princess Zelda and defeat the evil Ganon. The game is played from top-down perspective, and the player navigates through various dungeons and overworld areas to progress through the game. Another notable aspect of the game is the non-linear gameplay. Players are not required to follow a set of paths and can explore the world of Hyrule at their own pace. This freedom to explore and discover hidden secrets is what made the game so appealing to players. Back in those days, games were so limited with what developers can only do so much with games, and this concept, the way Zelda was brought in production, the way it was developed, the way it was made for us gamers, players to enjoy, this actually felt like what we now call open world. I know you can play The Legend of Zelda, the original one, nowadays, and it wouldn't be so mind-blowing, but going back to the 1980s, this just made the game feel so much bigger. It basically was open world for its time. So as I end this video, all I have to say is the first Zelda game, it's a classic that stood the test of time. It's had innovative gameplay, an open world design, like I was talking about earlier, and it paved the way for the future games in the series and influenced gaming industry as a whole, as many Nintendo games do. If you haven't played this game yet, I highly recommend giving it a try. Experience the magic of Hyrule for yourself. I'm Nintendo fanboy. Thumbs up on this video if you liked it. Thumbs down if you disliked it. Let me know in the comments, will you be picking up Tears of the Kingdom? And let me know your favorite Zelda game within the series so far. So, alright guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. NFB out.